Dear students, dear colleagues, hello everyone. My name is Hanna Neumann. I'm a member of the European Parliament, but also a very close friend of Iraq and the city of Mosul. I have actually visited Mosul by now, I think 3 or 4 times, and I'm so impressed to see the change since ISIS was defeated, to see how, while the city is flourishing, is growing, how so many young people are starting startups, how trees enter the city, how everything becomes more green, and how also hope returns. And I think this conference on sustainability, which is hosted by the University of Graz, the University of Dortmund, and the University of Mosul, clearly shows this very positive development. We here in the European Union are at the moment working on what we call the Green Deal. So we all signed the Paris Agreement. Iraq signed it, European Union countries signed it, nearly every country around the world signed the Paris Agreement. And we didn't sign it because we are some, freaky tree huggers. Well, I may be a freaky tree hugger, but most countries didn't sign it because they are freaky tree huggers. But because there is a true belief that we have only one planet, and that we need to save this planet to make sure that our children and the children of our children still have a place to live in. And there are some countries, and Iraq sadly is one of them, that are affected by climate change so badly that already today we feel the effects. Iraq has seen many wars, and each and every one of them was devastating. And of course, it kept the attention also from seeing the devastating effects of climate change. But now, with the country coming back onto its feet, I think many of the citizens, and especially you students who have knowledge in sustainability and environment, know and see the problems. There is desertification. There is not enough water for the way agriculture is done at the moment. Temperatures are rising. Every summer is hotter than the summer before. So it's also part of your job as the young, as the next generation, but also as the experts, to help Iraq develop solutions. To help Iraq develop solutions on how you can adapt to the consequences of climate change. So how can we do agriculture in a way with less water and still more fruits coming out of it? How can we change our energy system in a way that maybe one day everyone has solar panels on the roof and we do not need to rely on gasoline and big generators? But also on how can Iraq play its own part in the global challenge to fight the climate crisis? How can petrol production be done in a way that we burn less fuel on the way, that we need less water on the way? How can it be more resource efficient? These are all questions that I just know a little about, and I know that you know so much more about. But in the end, this is a global task and a global challenge, and no one can save this planet alone. So in the end, it's about cooperation, not competition. And it's about the young generation, young as me, but even younger like you are, to make this happen. So I hope you will have a very fruitful exchange over this weekend, that especially my colleagues from Graz and Dortmund will learn a lot from your experiences and your approaches, and that together we can make this planet green again.